And welcome back to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College for game 2 of day 2 of the Montgomery College tip-off tournament. Michael Brown alongside my partner, Andre Anderson, and we are all set for what very well could be the best game of the day and maybe the tournament. The two undefeated teams in the tournament, the County College of Morris Nighthawks taking on the Paul D. Camp Hurricanes. And we are just about set to get underway. Both of these teams won yesterday. Paul Camp played the second game of the day yesterday, and they knocked off Union College out of New Jersey. And then the County College of Morris played the Montgomery College men's team in the final game of yesterday's tournament, first day of the tournament, and they knocked off the Raptors in a tight one. So, you got to wonder a little bit, Andre, about Morris. You talk about a lack of rest. That game last night did not finish until almost 10:30 at night. And here they are, way less than 24 hours later, right back at it.
Yeah, but I mean, like you were saying before, two undefeated teams, they know that for sure. They know their opponent is a top opponent, and one thing they're going to want to do today is win. So I know they're going to somehow, I'm I'm older now, so I don't know how they do it, but they're going to somehow, fuse this energy back together and get ready for this game.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And so we shall see what happens. But we had an excellent first game as Frederick got their first win of the season, knocking off Nova. And so we're hoping for more of the same here in the second game. And as I said, we've got two undefeated teams, two high-flying teams. Love to run, love to push the ball, love to press. So we expect an exciting game here today.
Yeah, some key players to also look out for: Paul Camp, James Barlow, number 14, and for Morris, Hazir Lee, number 4. Two very good players. Keep an eye out on them.
And we're off and running. If you joined us late, as I said, the Frederick women's team knocked off Nova 70-63. Second game of day 2 of the tournament. Three-pointer off the mark, rebound, and a foul. Got 2 more games after this one. Coming up in our next game, Montgomery College women's team will take on Monroe College out of New York. And then in the final game of the day, the Montgomery College men's team will take on Union College. So another full day of NJCAA basketball as part of the Raptors tip-off tournament. And there is Kylan Mann. The line, he missed it. Let's set the starters for Morris. Morris is in the white. Paul Camp is in the all-green. Starters for Morris. Number 1, Samir Morris. Number 4, Hazir Lee. Number 5, Jonathan Edwards. Number 12, Daniel Overbier. And number 23, Henry Kazunmu. Head coach for Morris is Anthony Aubry. Starters for Paul Camp. Number 0, Kylan Moore. Number 5, Kamari Harris. Number 10, Jalen Duckett. Number 13, Bobby Johnson. And number 14, James Barlow. Their head coach is Franklin Chapman. Our officials are Jesse Lynn, Tyler Shelley, and Jamal Richardson. And there's a putback by Barlow. Barlow was very impressive yesterday.
Very athletic, bouncy, springy, grabs rebounds, has the ability to dunk the ball. Great player.
And an early lead there for Camp. The Morris Titans. Man, no good. Barlow, good. And we've got a body on the floor and a foul down low. Daniel Orabier is on the foul line for Morris. He had an excellent game last night against Montgomery College. He really helped lock up the number one player for the Raptors, Will Chichua.
Yeah, I mean, he's almost like a defensive specialist out there. He has great size, athleticism as well, and he usually goes up against the opposing team's best big man. So, and look at him here.
He picks up the loose ball and puts it in.
Energy, spark.
A high energy player, long arms, moves very well. And he really denied Chichua the ball last night on several occasions.
Yeah, and Chichua is a great player.
Oh yeah, he's one of the he's the focal point for the Raptors.
Yeah,
and one of the problems last night was the Raptors did not get the ball in his hands enough. There's Mann. He's off to a good start. Very athletic, strong point guard. Jordan. This is Hazir Lee, who, boy, did he get off to a great start last night.
I think he made his first, 4 or 5 shots.
Had a couple of spectacular dunks. And there's a lot of contact down low. Got a foul. And that'll put Samir Jordan on the line. Boy, he was a thorn in the side of the Raptors last night, too. Up and in. And misses the second. There's Mann. Wow, acrobatic shot there by Ramon Green, who is now in for Paul Day, but it didn't fall. Tavion McCray is also in for Camp. There's a loose ball picked up by Mann. Turnover by Morris. Man. Oh, big block. There's the guy we were just talking about. Bier. It just flew in there out of nowhere to block that shot.
Yeah, anything above his head is going to get swatted. Boom.
Man.
Look at that.
Great camera work there by our very talented crew. They've been working very, very hard this weekend. No foul called. Or, I'm sorry, there was a foul called. As Ramon Green was fouled. Not a shooting foul. To Green underneath, blocked by Bier. And no basket. Stepped on the line. I'm sorry, foul. Stop the clock. Clock issue. All tied up here in the early going. Man, guarded by Lee, and that's a block on Lee. A lot of fouls early. The men, as opposed to the women, the men play 20-minute halves. Whoever gets to, when you hit 17 fouls, you're in the 1-and-1. You hit 10 team fouls, you're in the double bonus. A little bit of chirping going on out there.
Yeah. I mean, two teams that want to win, two very good teams that want to win. You know, they're very competitive.
So they'd love to, both of them would love to stay undefeated, obviously.
And chirping, you know, is a part of the game as well.
Oh, yeah. And Unmu was fouled there. Take that back, turnover. Yep, foul on Kazumu. Blocked by Bier. He gets it back. That's the kind of block you want. Keep it in play.
Exactly. That might be his, like, second or third block already.
I believe you're right. Edwards, Jordan. And despite the best efforts of James Barlow, it goes in. And Morris off to an early lead. I take that back. The Hurricanes off to an early lead. And I'm being told by the truck that the scoreboard, we think the scoreboard may be wrong, but I don't see any. Camp inbounding. A little pressure here from Morris. Again, Camp in green, Morris in white. Three-pointer, no good. Barlow muscles his way in. Whoa. Not for the faint of heart under there.
Yeah,
He leveled Kazunmu.
Yeah, unless you're ready to really, go one-on-one and catch maybe an elbow to the chest or the ribs, do not go down low.
It's dangerous down there. Brandon Rodriguez in now for Morris. He provided some real highlights last night. Hit about 4 threes.
Yeah.
And not a one of them hit the rim. There he goes. And he has it stuffed by Barlow. That ball never got 6 inches out of his hand before it was smacked. Barlow is quite the presence in there. And desperation shot by Edwards at the buzzer. Came up short. Johnson inbounds it to Martin, or to Mann, I'm sorry. Kylan Mann. To Johnson. Shot by Duckett is off the mark. Battle underneath, and it'll stay down at the Camp end. Hurricanes up by 1. Barlow with a turnaround, and he's fouled. So it looks like they've got Orov-Bier on him, and that is quite the assignment for Orov-Bier.
Yeah. Not an easy matchup, but
he had the tough one last night.
He did. He did a tremendous job. So he probably told Coach, let me get him, Coach. I'll step up to the challenge.
It's like Michael Jordan when he was playing. He did not shy away from wanting to guard the toughest guy on the other team.
Yeah, as much as he was an offensive player, Michael Jordan was also a very good defensive player.
Oh, an excellent defensive player. Quick hands, of course, the leaping ability, the arm length, just the basketball intelligence. And Ruiz now in for Morris, number 10, Jagger Ruiz. I was listening to his namesake this morning on the way to the game.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Song. Which one?
I was listening to Angry by the Rolling Stones.
Okay. Was it had to do anything with the mood you were in, or was it just?
Oh, no. Oh, no. It was complete opposite of my mood. I was singing along very happily, excited to get back, call some more basketball with my buddy Andre.
There we go.
Work with the very talented and extremely hardworking Montgomery College television crew. Let me tell you, folks, you have no idea what it takes to put on a basketball tournament from a television standpoint like Montgomery College television has done this weekend. It's just an unbelievable amount of work. And they always do it so well, so professionally, so flawlessly.
I like that one right there, flawless.
And it's a pleasure to be asked back to help out. Barlow misses the foul shot. Morris with the lead. Oh, there's a steal. Johnson comes up with it. Foul on Camp, turns the ball over to Morris. Edwards. Ruiz. Played quite well last night.
He did. And
that's going to be traveling as Brandon Rodriguez tried to get a head start on that drive. You see that call a lot.
Yeah. And if the thing is, like, if you don't pay really close attention, you're going to miss it.
Well, that's what those guys in the striped shirts are out there for.
Yep.
Make sure they try to catch those things. And they caught that one. They're taking that little quick step before they start their dribble. Give themselves a little bit of a momentum push. And I guarantee you, if they're playing pickup, that call is not made.
Oh, no. I don't think you would ever call a travel, unless it's a blatant travel in a pickup game. And if you do, let's just say your players on the other team aren't going to like you too much for calling it travel in pickup.
And you better be prepared to defend it.
Oh, yeah. You will be hearing, once again, colorful words in all blues, yellows, and definitely one of the worst colors of pews.
Chatting, a little too much chatting going on, and the officials don't like that. And they're going to call a foul on number 23. Let's see. A little bumping, and he called a technical foul on Henry Kazunmu. And that's going to put Jalen Duckett on the foul line. He makes the first. There was a lot of bumping under the basket, and the referee decided that Kazunmu had purposely bumped into Kylan Mann, and I would have to agree with it.
Yeah, after seeing the replay, I also agree with that as well. Because at first I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" But the camera got it all.
We had a great view of that, boy, right there, right up close and personal, as they used to say. So Kazunmu was fouled and then retaliated by bumping into Mann and saying something at the same time.
Yep.
The official was right on top of it, and Jesse Lynn, and called the foul on Mann, the personal foul, but called the technical foul on Kazunmu.
Whoa.
Great save there by Bobby Johnson. Loose ball, here comes Edwards. He muscles it up there. There's a foul called. A lot of contact.
Yeah, a lot. Anytime you go down in the paint, there's going to be contact.
So both teams are already into the 1-and-1 situation. And Morris is approaching the double bonus. official over at the scoring table, getting things sorted out. One more shot here for Edwards. And it's good. 1 point game. Man, double teamed.
Pull up three. Ooh.
That was Samaj Moore who's checked in now, number 11. He played quite a bit last night. Rebound Barlow. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay camp ball, however. The ball was off Ruiz.
I will say that yesterday, compared to today, when it comes to the amount of fouls being called, is a lot different.
Yeah. Yeah, they're letting them play a little more today, which I know you and I appreciate. Obviously, you want to keep things under control.
Of course. But there's more of a flow of the game, you know, when there's not every single ticky-tack foul called. Also, lets the players get into a flow as well.
No, I totally agree with you. Last night's final game in particular, an unbelievable amount of fouls were called. You know, the old saying is in basketball, you can call a foul every time down the floor.
You can, technically.
Because there's going to be some contact. But is every bit of contact a foul? Well, last night it seemed that was the case.
Yeah.
I know neither coach was happy with the way the officiating went. Granted, that's almost always the case.
Yep, always.
But last night seemed to be particularly that way. Yeah. And actually, the third game of the day, the Raptors game against Nova, a lot of fouls.
Yeah, I can bet, you know, the $1 paycheck I receive every 2 weeks that I don't think a coach has ever been like, you know what, all the fouls that were called on us, you're right, ref.
Yeah, we deserved every one of them.
Yeah.
Kazunmu makes the foul shot. He'll have one more. And he makes them both. Man, pressure by Morris. Oh, there, knocks it away, but, and here they come. Wow is right. Jonathan Edwards. He found another gear there.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Here we go. Oh. Thought I was going to have to save somebody.
We almost got into the action. As Aura Bier almost landed in my partner's lap.
Oh, man.
That would not have ended well.
No, I would have been on a medical leave from work for the rest of the year.
I'd be flying solo the rest of the night.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a three with no conscience. That was by Artis.
Tough bucket.
Morris with the lead. There's Artis again. He has it blocked.
By who else?
Who else?
Yep.
Or a Bier. I'll tell you what. Aura Bier is a sophomore. There are going to be some four-year schools very interested in that young man.
Oh, yeah. See, one thing you can't really teach is, you know, the instinct ability when it comes to, you know, jumping and blocking, things like that. And then also it's the effort on defense. I think for someone to want to be, or someone that is a defensive specialist, like he seems to be, that's effort and heart that he has to put in himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you can't really teach that because everybody wants to go out and score 40 points. Who really wants to go and have to guard the best player on the other team?
Defense is want, it's desire. It's not sexy.
Yeah.
Most of the time. You know, you get a big block.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But it's, you know, and coaches just love players that will sacrifice their offensive game for the defensive end.
Yeah, it shows that he's unselfish.
But he really helps out on the offensive boards as well. So that's going to put Kazunmu back on the foul line. That's the first. Titans up by 4. Makes them both. One more team foul on Camp, and Morris will be shooting the double bonus for the balance of the half. At the Duckett. Shot from the elbow. Ooh. Good.
Very soft touch.
Yeah, the way, you know, I just marvel at athletes that can do that. Full speed dribble, stop and pop, and then it's a feathery touch. Otherwise, that thing clangs off the rim.
Oh, yeah.
Cobra, yep, he missed it. Ramon Green is back in for Paul Camp. He'll inbound it. Gets it to Duckett, ahead to Barlow. Back out to Duckett, set up the offense.
Ooh, that was, once again, coming right towards me.
Ramon Green misses everything. Edwards with the rebound. Zaire Carter is out there now and he's got the ball. Inside to Orabier, missed it. It was a nice entry pass. Tough shot for Orabier.
3.
Duckett for 3 off the iron. Wow. Used his body to shield himself, and Edwards picks it up. Beautiful body control.
Yeah, he likes attacking the basket and definitely doing those, and one type of contact.
Ooh. And a blocking foul. Orabier should get an Academy Award nomination for that fall. He put everything into it. That's method acting, folks.
Yeah, here we go with the replay. Boom.
It's not an incidental amount of contact there.
And he's a big, strong guy. So
he is.
The way he fell,
He fell. And boy, he's over there on the bench, kind of.
Yeah, he hit his head on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of massaging his neck. Hopefully, he's all right. And actually, Andre and I met a guy here last night who we might just have to send him over to the Morris bench. The gentleman gave us his card last night. He's a massage therapist specializing in chakra balancing and aura cleansing. So I'm not sure if or if Pierre needs his aura cleansed or not, but perhaps he could use a little massage therapy on the neck.
I wouldn't mind some of the chakra, situations going on. Not too much. Not too sure what that really is, but
I'm not either. But all we know is this gentleman provides massage therapy that uses essential oils and CBD.
Wow, it's very interesting. Very interesting.
I really have no idea what CBD stands for.
No, I have no idea.
I have to ask one of you younger folks.
Even younger than me?
Perchance. It's too bad Dan Rankin isn't here today because Dan would know. He'd probably cite the Wikipedia entry and everything. Now, we haven't seen our friend, the massage therapist, yet today, but I have a feeling he's going to be back because he was a serious basketball fan.
Oh, yeah. He was marching up and down the sideline.
Yep.
Every call, he was making sure that the ref knew, hey, you missed this one.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. He was coaching the players, and at one point, a couple of the players were actually listening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a little scary.
He was a good guy, man. Good guy.
He was very entertaining.
Yeah, great guy.
That was a deep, deep three there by Zaire Carter. And all of a sudden, Morris has built a 10-point lead out of nowhere, seemingly. And there's a new player in for Paul Camp, number 24, Sincere Jones. He's just checked in. I'm not sure we saw him yesterday.
No, not at all. At least I don't think so, but
It's possible, but I don't think so.
I feel like I would remember that name.
It is rather memorable. I think I would recall it as well. Hazard Lee is back out there for Morris, number 4, and boom! Samir Jordan just buried it.
Yeah, he's been hot behind the three-point line today.
So Morris, all of a sudden, boy, they have jumped out to a 13-point lead. And it's been built on threes. Good look at Zaire Carter there, who just buried that three. The net was still stuck from the previous three.
And he still made it.
And he just, boom, right through it. Kylan Moore at the line, he misses the first. And he makes the second. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Game 2 of our 4-game second day of the Montgomery College tip-off tournament. Jordan off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound, loses it. Foul call. And the foul is on Bobby Johnson, number 13. Been a little quieter today. He had an excellent game yesterday.
Yeah, they're going to need him.
Samir Jordan at the line. First one's up and good. Makes them both. Biggest lead so far for either team. Oh, nice little teardrop by Ramon Green. What a touch. That was pretty.
Yeah, they seem like they're easy shots, but they're not at all.
Not at all, particularly when you're driving to the basket, and so you got a head of steam up, and you've got to finesse that ball just over the front of the rim.
Yeah, and on top of that, you have the big guys down low. Hands are up. They're trying to swat the ball, so you're trying to get over their hands as well.
Yep.
Just to kind of drop it in the net.
Yep.
Not easy.
Now it really requires a soft touch and a good eye, and that's what he had. Good look there at the Paul Camp bench with their head coach Franklin Chapman. First year as an NJCAA basketball program. We had no idea what to expect yesterday when they played Union. And, we had seen that they had started out 2-0 on the regular season. We knew that, they had beaten one team, Richard Bland, which is traditionally a pretty strong program. But we really had no idea what to expect. Very pleasantly, I hate to use the word surprise, but honestly, that's probably an accurate term.
Yeah, especially with them never even playing, having a program before. It's not like we can go back in the archives and watch, old highlights. So
Right. They are from the southern part of Virginia in Suffolk County. They are known as the Hurricanes, and if you know anything about that part of the country, that's a very apt nickname. Kasunmu, boy, muscling it up. Wouldn't fall, though, and he hits the deck. And we're going to take a stroll down to the other end. That'll put Bobby Johnson on the foul line. And he misses the first. Makes the second. Morris still up by 11. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. And that one just missed everything. Hazard Lee.
Yeah, Hazard Lee got in foul trouble early. So we haven't seen him much of this first half.
Right. He was a real spark plug last night.
Oh, yeah.
Against the Raptors. So another foul on Kasunmu, and he's getting in trouble here. That's his third. And he's going to come out. And he's going to be replaced by number 33, David Joseph. I don't believe we saw David last night.
I don't think so either.
David is a large presence out there. Hazard Lee. Jordan into Joseph, tries a little baby hook, and they're going to call goaltending on Barlow. He hit the backboard inside the cylinder.
Yeah, pretty sure you're not allowed to, move the backboard. Yeah,
there it is.
You can't move the backboard at all, so the ball, obviously won't go in.
And he knew it. He took immediate responsibility. My bad. Man with the ball. Johnson. Back to man. Nice little running teardrop down the baseline. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, the baseline teardrop's even more difficult because you don't have the backboard to use at all.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no margin for error. Joseph has it knocked away. Comes Green.
Good block.
Oof. Lots of contact. To Hazard Lee. Up, no good. It'll stay down at the Morris end. So Brandon Rodriguez will inbound it out to Joseph, who almost traveled. Rodriguez. And let's see who they call that on. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Rodriguez. And it is.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like those fouls are unnecessary.
No, that was, he's trying a little too hard
Yeah.
to get that ball, and he didn't have the angle.
Yeah, and especially when they're in the double bonus, so it's like that little foul turns into possible, well, he missed the first free throw, but a possible 2 easy free throws, not the smartest foul there.
I'm looking over at the Morris bench, and I see that number 12, Daniel Orbier, who we've talked a lot about in the first half, is now applying some kind of either a heat or an ice pack to his neck.
Oh, you know what that means.
So he might have a concussion.
Well, I hope not with a concussion. If it's that would be terrible.
I don't want to speculate. But again, this may bring up a call for our chakra therapist.
Oh yeah, the essential oils, the aura cleanse.
Yeah. I've never had an aura cleanse. Have you, Andre?
I'm trying to figure out what my aura is in the first place.
Let alone cleansing.
Yeah, you got to figure that out first.
I wonder if there are different types of auras that you have to cleanse.
That's a good point, huh?
And I would assume a different cleanser for the aura.
I wonder is he like the all-around cleanser, or does he have other friends who cleanse different auras?
I'm guessing from this card and from meeting the young man that he's got every kind of aura cleanser under the sun. So number 13, Bobby Johnson on the foul line. And he makes it. So the Hurricanes have cut into the lead a little bit. It was 12. It's now down to 8. Minute left in the first half, and there's a foul by Johnson. Looked like he fell awkwardly.
Yeah. Like a shoe came off, it looks like.
Ah.
Kind of trying to fix it back a little bit. Yep. So he's like readjusting.
Yep. There we go. Chuck it. Throws it up there, no good. Rebound to Joseph. Here comes Rodriguez. Over in the corner to Carter and out to Edwards. Rodriguez, he'll put up the 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound Johnson. Head to man. And he has it taken away, knocked away, but Camp recovers, air ball. Follow, no good. And that is the half. So after one half of play, Morris is up 39-31 as they actually Camp led to about the halfway point, and then Morris put it on courtesy of threes.
Yeah, a lot of threes. We know that they have that capability with the majority of their players on their team. So that was kind of the reason why they took that lead.
So we are going to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We've got lots of great information about Montgomery College ahead, and then we'll be back with the second half. You're watching NJCAA basketball on MCTV.
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
How do you define Montgomery College? That's the wrong question. It's not how it's defined, it's who defines it.
This is a turning point. It's a moment to look to the future and reify your purpose.
MC is defined by those who put in the work, from early mornings to late nights, from the classroom to the workplace, with their family, their teammates, and when no one is watching. When our students declare to the world, "I am MC," they stand tall, backed by 1,000 experiences that have shaped them along the way, and alongside those who have walked the path with them.
There may have been moments of doubt when you were afraid by too much responsibility. Some of you have changed majors and found new inspiration. Through it, you have found the courage to surmount obstacles. If you are the first in your family to graduate, please stand up and say, "I am MC." If you earned a high school diploma and a college degree this spring, if you speak more than one language, if you are older than 50 years old, a military service member, an honor student, if you are a parent or a member of the Montgomery College graduating class, please stand up and say, "I am MC."
Those who embody our spirit don't just graduate and move on. Rather, they continue to represent us as the designers of change and the leaders that they've been the entire time. We don't just begin to be inspired by them after graduation. It's that in our eyes, they've been inspiring us every step of the way.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. Your memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the bars in the brakes. I'm talking one chance at best. Yes, yeah. It's one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
I'm Jordan. I am a second year in the early college program. I'm currently majoring in elementary education and special education at the Rockville campus.
Hello, my name is Paulo Rivero. I am a second year student at the Montgomery College Early College Biotechnology program.
My name is Krushi Savla, and I was in the early college program. I completed the nursing program at Montgomery College, and I graduated in spring of 2022.
I found high school to be sometimes a bit challenging. It really depends on what courses you take. I wanted to challenge myself academically more.
I've always knew that I wanted to have my diploma in something else, like going into high school. So the early college program stuck out to me the most because the degree at the end.
The most fascinating thing about it was it had the career pathway that I wanted to choose regardless. So that really pulled me to it, saying, you know, if this is what I want to do for my whole life, then why not start early?
When I came on campus, I was like, what did I get myself into? Like, it was like, oh my gosh, moment.
IMC schedule is, I would say, is more flexible than high school. You don't have to spend 45-minute periods in one class.
In high school, you know, we have 7 classes in the day. They're all only 50 minutes. Then you come to college, you don't have all your classes every day.
There is a lot of growth in the first 2 semesters that I've gone through. I think that's something that you would discover. You realize that, oh, going to a professor's office hours is really helpful. It's a very good tool.
I was very nervous as to how I'm going to keep up the pace, but also excited to meet other people that, you know, are doing the same thing as me, making new friends and just experiencing college. So it's helpful, you know, having that bond where we all kind of stuck together, we all knew what we all were feeling within each other. So it was that sort of empathy that, you know, we all shared, where we all understood what we all are feeling. Yeah.
I kind of feel like I have a head start because I did 2 years in college before I went into a 4-year. I'm more responsible for myself, and it's like I don't have like reminders to like go to class, do your homework. It's like I have to do it. I didn't like how with AP classes, if you don't pass the final exam, you wouldn't get the credit. With the early college program, when I graduate in 2023, next year, I will have more than a credit. I will have a degree, and I feel like that will help me when I apply to a 4-year, more than an AP class.
Walking across the stage, like, it's surreal, I will say. Even for me, it's like at, you know, 18, 19 years old with an associate's degree, I can step out and get into my career is like a dream. Like, you know, it doesn't even feel real sometimes. And it really shows that there is no age limit at what you can do things.
I would recommend this program. I feel like it's gonna be like really rewarding. Like, I get to walk not once, but twice. I have a college degree. I'm gonna also have a diploma. It's gonna be like a feeling that like, wow, like I did it.
It's not that you can't do it, it's what's stopping you from doing it. If you want to do it, I believe you truly can do it because you have more than enough resources to get you through it.
So my advice to any new students that are thinking of going to this program is to use your resources, to be committed, and to persevere through this. Because once you have a good attitude towards this, you're unstoppable.
From the beginning. That's what I'm talking about.
All young men with suits and ties, just sitting in the crowd smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one, I'm the lady that will bring you down. That'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. Rock this place.
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Career success starts at Montgomery College. At MC, you can prepare for a rewarding career in these exciting fields. And if your goal is earning a bachelor's degree, starting at MC is a smart choice. MC's award-winning team supports you every step of the way, with advising, tutoring, and career preparation to help you make your move. Join the thousands that are getting the education they need to succeed at Montgomery College.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe, miss you every day. You like my oxygen. Make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in. From the beat to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up. Break you in, then break you out. In the end, we gon' make a child. Then we gon' hit the show. Part 2, break you in, then it is every day.
Employers are looking for licensed physical therapy assistants. MC has a 2-year degree program for jobs in this career. PT assistants work with people of all ages recovering from all injuries. You could be working at a hospital, a large corporation, a private practice, a nursing home. The list is long. And in this area, the average pay is good. Learn more about becoming a physical therapy assistant and how MC can help you get there.
And welcome back to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. Michael Brown alongside my partner, Andre Anderson, and we are getting set for the second half of the second game of the second day of the Montgomery College tip-off tournament. And as you can see from the scoreboard, Morris is on top of Paul Kemp, 39-31. Leading scorers for Morris are Samir Jordan with 13 and number 23, Henry Kazunmu with 7. For Paul Kemp, the leading scorer is number 14, James Barlow. And second in scoring is number 0, Kylan Mann. He has 7. Barlow with 10, Mann with 7. And we are underway. Morris with the ball. It's a good first half. lot of fouls, however.
Seems to be a trend in this tournament.
Yeah, it does. Now, Camp led in the early going to about the 10, 11-minute mark, and then Morris just took the lead back with the help of some threes. They hit some threes. Samir Martin, Samir Jordan, who is the leading scorer, really got him going with some threes. And there's Hazir Lee, throws one up. Thought he was fouled, no call, no basket. Here comes Camp. And we are off to a flying start. And Hazir Lee was just a little bit out of control there.
Yeah, but this has been a very quick start. Up and down, up and down. No real, plays or set, plays have been called. It's just basically fast break, back and forth.
Well, one thing is very good to see, and that's for Morris, number 12, Daniel Orabier is back out there. We were a little concerned. He had a collision under the bucket, fell and hit his head, but he's back out there, so apparently he's okay.
So it's a good sign.
So let's set the lineups for both teams. For Camp, we've got Barlow is back out there, number 11, Samaj Jordan, number 0, Kylan Mann, number 1, Tavion McCray, and number 5, Kamari Artis. For Morris, number 1, Samir Jordan, number 23, Henry Kazunmu, number 5, Jonathan Edwards, number 12, Daniel Orabier, and number 4, Hazir Lee. And Kamari Artis, gets his own rebound and puts it back in. So Camp has come out here and cut the lead immediately to 4. And there's the first foul of the second half. And the foul was on number 11, Samaj Moore, and that'll put Kazunmu on the foul line. Kazunmu had a good first half, 7 points. Played some good defense. Did have a tech called on him. And he makes second. Moore tries the reverse, no good, but Camp gets it back. Samaj Moore off the iron, no good. McCray to Barlow, back to McCray for 3. Barlow gets the rebound, goes up strong, and he's fouled by Orabier. That'll put Barlow on the line. The big guy, 6'8", just a freshman.
Insane.
And he misses the first. And makes the second. This is a rare sight. They're walking the ball up the court.
Yeah.
Brandon Rodriguez is in for Morris. Samir Jordan tries to drive, has it knocked away by McCray. Tavion McCray. Good look at Samir Jordan. Inbounding is Rodriguez. Out to Edwards. Drives, stops, shoots. No good. Barlow with the very difficult rebound. And not sure what the call was. Apparently it's a clock issue. So they will inbound it again. And Tavion McCray is going to bring it up. And there's a travel. Turnover. The Morris Titans have led since midway through the first half. They've led by as many as 12. Currently up by 5.
It's a good chance right here for Morris to, add to the lead with the 3.
There's the 3 and Rodriguez.
There he goes.
You don't want to leave that guy open.
No.
He will put it up there. And he's had great success this weekend with the 3 ball. Man. Oh, Samaj Jordan got trapped in the corner. Here's Rodriguez.
Good block.
Great block there by Barlow, but a foul. Foul was on Johnson. And that puts Kazunmu on the foul line. And he makes the first. And makes them both. Full court pressure by Morris. Man, there's a turnover. Rodriguez. And that's two quick points. Now we've got, not sure what this is about.
I'm not sure either.
Well, I think the call was that Rodriguez knocked the ball out of the hands of the inbounder before he had inbounded it. So he was basically reaching into out of bounds territory to knock the ball out of his hand.
That's a foul. Yep.
And that's a foul on a 3 as Edwards fouls Ramon Green, who is now in for camp. And he'll have 3 shots.
Yeah, these are critical free throws.
Yeah, this would cut the lead. It actually could put makes the first. Definitely, they need these points. Obviously, stating the obvious. But they cannot let Morris get away. As we saw last night, the Raptors dug themselves a rather deep hole and just couldn't climb out of it.
Yeah. And there's always this, remember yesterday we were talking about, a threshold.
for some reason, teams always seem to get to, the 6, 5, 3, whatever, deficit that they can't seem to cross.
Right.
And for some reason, it's very difficult to do that. Obviously, you have to score, then stop the opponent. So obviously, the bigger the lead is, it's the harder to kind of creep back in.
Yeah, and you don't want to let it get away. You're approaching midway point in the first half. I always look at in the second half. I always look at the 10-minute mark as a real crucial point.
Yeah.
And you want to make it. If you're trailing, you want that lead under 10.
Yeah.
When you hit that 10-minute mark. Otherwise, you really have a hole to dig out of. So Morris is very aware of that, which is why they're putting pressure on. They're making Camp work for every possession, every dribble. And we have 2 technical fouls. So we have
double check.
And the official still trying to clarify things. So we have competing technicals, it appears. All right, so we have a technical on Brandon Rodriguez for Morris, who we see right there, and then we also have a technical on Kamari Artis for Paul Camp. So those 2 technicals cancel each other out. Nobody shoots. That's a very rare situation. But clearly a lot of pushing and shoving, a lot of talking. It's hard to know whether it was the pushing and shoving or the chitter chatter. Barlow digs it out of there, gets it to Mann. He's trapped, gets it back to Barlow. They break the timeline.
Wow.
And Jalen Duckett buries the 3.
That was a crucial three-pointer because now they're below 10-point deficit.
They got it down to 8. And they just want to keep chipping away if they can. And there's a foul on Ramon Green out front. He fouls Kazunmu. There you saw the great look at the 3 from Duckett. Azir Green inbounding it. Gets it to Kazunmu. Back to Overvivar. And we've got bodies on the floor again. And this game has really turned physical.
Yeah.
And the officials have their work cut out for them right now. There's a lot of high energy, shall we say.
Yeah, let's, see what the refs do with this call, but I have an idea what out of it.
What would you advise?
Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's leave it at that. Oh, we'll get the angle. How about we all decide to...
Oh, yeah, we had a takedown there.
Oh.
We got a punch from, looked like Green may have, I wonder if we can see that again.
Yeah, I saw a Karate Kid.
Yeah, it
move in there.
looked to me like a little too much contact. Here we go. Well, Kazunu put him in a headlock or something similar.
Ooh.
And then Green retaliated. So let's see what texts are being called. So from my vantage point, it may have started, well, it was just a lot of contact. They got wrapped up. It's hard to really tell who started it, but both those guys, those are the two guys involved.
Yeah.
That much is for sure. And head coach Franklin Chapman is getting his 2 cents worth in with the officials. And to the free throw line is Tavion McCray. I'm sorry, Samir Jordan. He missed the first one. Second one, he missed them both. Normally flawless from the foul line. So apparently the tech is on Green. Just the one tech. I'm not sure they got that one right.
Yeah.
However, I will say this. If they had called a tech on Kazunu, he would not be in the ball game right now because that would be his second of the game.
Yep. It's actually a very good point.
Yeah.
Maybe was a reason why, or
I kind of doubt that.
No.
But who knows? But yeah, it would have been his second technical. Edwards to Kazunu. He's a very physical player. Oh wow. Just taken away there by Barlow. Up no good. Kazunu muscles in for the rebound. And the foul is going to be on Kazunu. And all of a sudden, we've got quite a physical basketball game here.
Yeah. We'll see how the refs, decide to handle this one.
Yeah, because it is in danger of getting out of hand. Tempers, emotion. Let's put it this way: emotions are running high.
Two very good teams, two athletic teams, physical teams. Scores under a 10-point, or Titans are up 8 points, to the Hurricanes. So I think these teams want to go 4-0.
Yeah, they both want to be 4-0 in the worst way. And for a November basketball game, it almost has the feeling of February basketball game. Second one is good. Jalen Duckett on the line. And it's good. Lead is down to 6. Jordan. Lee. Back to Jordan from the corner for 3. Off the mark. Edwards. Kazunu blocked by Barlow. Edwards. Boy, he's very active out there.
He is.
That was a big rebound and putback. Oof. And that's an offensive foul on Ramon Green. Not only did he get the foul called on him, but he hit the deck hard. And he's up. Man.
I don't know how they do it.
Oh, yeah, he hit the deck hard. Both he and Hazir Lee. Man. this is one intense game. Very low scoring, however. Neither team shooting very well.
3 ball.
Lee off the back iron. Rebound to Artis. Johnson, Duckett off the iron. Johnson, no good. Tip in is good. Big tip in by Barlow. Six-point lead. This is as close as they've been since the first half. And there's the replay. All right, so coming up after this game, we've got the host, Montgomery College Raptors women's team, and they will be taking on the Monroe College from Bronx, New York. Monroe, of course, won yesterday over Frederick. The Raptors lost to Nova, so the Raptors would really want to get a win today.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, Monroe would like to get out of here unscathed. So that's coming up 20 minutes after this one. And then 20 minutes after that one, we've got the MC Raptors men's team taking on the Owls from Union College in New Jersey. Union, actually both of these teams lost yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Union lost to Paul Camp. The Raptors lost a tight one to Morris. So neither of those teams, of course, wants to go winless for the weekend. And the Raptors are going to be looking for their first win of the season. So the last thing they want to do is start off the campaign 0-4.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Raptors come out really strong in the next game and also with a lot of energy.
Yeah, they're going to need it because we were very impressed with Union yesterday.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that Union lost, both teams that lost yesterday, both the Raptors and the Owls from Union, they both played hard, good basketball, but they just came out on the short end of the stick. So the lead is 6. So again, those are coming up 20 minutes after this one. Raptors women's team takes on Monroe. And then 20 minutes after that one, the Raptors men's team will close out the tournament taking on Union College from New Jersey. Rebound to Barlow. He's played just about every minute today.
Yeah, I was going to say, he hasn't really – has he come out at all?
I don't believe so.
Compared to yesterday where he was actually out for a significant part of the second half.
And in a good chunk of the first.
Yeah.
I had the feeling that he was not feeling well yesterday.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
To have.
Because
or not to have,
I saw him coughing on the sidelines quite a bit. So, again, I'm an amateur doctor, and I'm also not affiliated with the team, so I don't know anything about it. So it could have been something else completely. But my amateur sleuthing said it could possibly be that he's a bit under the weather. But,
seems like he's doing a little bit better today.
I would say he made a very rapid recovery.
You know what I wonder? If he ended up getting one of these chakra, cleansings, and it might have helped.
You know what? You might be onto something because I'm noticing something different about Barlow today, and it could be that his aura was cleansed overnight. There's Mann. Battles through the lane. And, man, he earned that bucket.
Yeah, tough bucket.
Wow. And he cuts it to 3. This is the closest these two teams have been since the first half. Morris led by 8 at the break. Up and off the back of the rim. There's man, little one-man press.
Pull up. Saw that coming.
Yep. And there, Artis drains the 3.
Saw that coming.
And ties it up. Kamari Artis. Quite a comeback by Paul Camp in a very, very short amount of time. They were down by 8 3 minutes ago.
Yep, just like that. I mean, it doesn't take much to, cut into the lead. Couple threes, 36 points right there. One more stop at a field goal. That's 2 points, 8 points, just like that.
Man had that tough drive down the lane. So Paul Camp really showed us a lot. Again, this is a team that is competing in the NJCAA this year for the first time. And let me tell you, the NCAA or the NJCAA is not easy.
No, not at all. If it was, I'd be playing. And that's how you definitely know it'd be super easy. But it's not at all.
Because many, many, many players, and we know that from Montgomery College for sure, many, many, many players have gone on to four-year schools.
Yep.
Have gone on to play professionally overseas.
Yep.
In Europe and Asia and the Middle East. And it's a great stepping stone for a lot of players who may be coming out of high school, didn't the schools they were interested in weren't interested in them at that time. There's a lot of reasons why and it's a great way to start your college career, to go to a community college, get all your basic classes done for an affordable price, and then hopefully you get a scholarship to a four-year school.
Sounds like the perfect path to me.
It really is. So Morris goes up by 2. And we're getting down to crunch time now. There's man. Rebound to Orbier. Ruiz back in. There's Kazunmu. He's off the mark. And man brings it up for Paul Camp. Camp moving the ball around.
Oh, look at that foul. Yep.
Johnson tripped. And that foul's going to be on Jagger Ruiz. Yep, stuck the leg out there. And that put number 13, Bobby Johnson, on the foul line. 6'2" freshman. Makes the first. Cuts the lead to 1. I'm not sure what that was all about. Oh, substitution. So Brandon Rodriguez comes in for Zaire Carter. Off the rim and out. So he can't tie it. And here comes Rodriguez. Gets it to Ruiz inside to Kazunmu. Oh, the follow. Not in. And Barlow comes up with it. Man.
3 ball.
There's the 5. Oh, in and out. But
what
a great rebound by Barlow. Couldn't get it to go, though. And Barlow is tied up by Kazunmu. Possession arrow is for Camp. So they will retain possession, and they'll inbound it. Artist inbounds it to Man. He drives, dishes.
Great pass.
Nice pass to Bobby Johnson. Cross-court pass. Rodriguez for 3, off the back of the rim. Edwards, no good. Rebound, Duckett. We're under 7 minutes now. Camp with a chance to take the lead. Be their first lead since midway through the first half. Man drives. And there's a whistle. And Man is fouled. He'll go to the foul line. Foul is on Kazunmu, and he's going to take a seat. He's fouled out of the game. So that is the last we're going to see of number 23, Henry Kazunmu. That is a loss for Morris.
Yeah, he's been a formidable force down low. And he's been doing a great job going against Barlow.
He's been in the mix of everything. Second shot is good. So Paul Camp now with a 3-point lead. 6.5 minutes to go. Ruiz. Edwards. Ooh, what a block by Barlow. He almost knocked that one to Silver Spring. So that's a stop for Camp. That's a big stop. They can push this lead to 5 or 6 here. Johnson takes it to the hoop and scores. 5-point lead for Camp. Under 6 to go. Ruiz. Jordan misses from the corner. Rebound to Man, and he is fouled. A clutch rebound by Kylan Mann, and boy, he paid some price for it.
He did. But just like that, though.
He's smiling.
Camp is up.
Yeah, just like that, Camp has now grown the lead to 5, and Samir Jordan has fouled out for Morris. So they have lost 2 key players in the last minute.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Yeah. And Man makes the first. Timeout. There's some smiles on that Camp bench right now. A little early for celebration. Lots of time left. But they have built a 6-point lead. We talked about that 10-minute mark. They got it down to, they were only trailing by a couple when they hit the 10-minute mark.
Yep.
And then quickly thereafter took the lead, and they've just sort of slowly built it. So again, want to remind you, 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game, we've got the Montgomery College women's team taking on the Mustangs from Monroe College out of New York. That should be an interesting game.
Should be, and it will be.
Got to see if the Raptors can bounce back from last night's disappointing loss.
Yeah.
They really, really struggled from both the foul line and behind the arc.
They did. They picked up the three-point shots actually a little bit towards the end of the game.
Towards the end.
So hopefully they can transition and move that from that game to the next game.
Yeah, because they started, and sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
You know, shooters are streaky.
Yeah.
Not can be, they are.
Yeah.
And both of the Luan Gonzalez sisters, who are known for their three-point shooting, started the game cold yesterday for the Raptors.
They did.
But they came on in the second half, particularly Izzy.
Yeah, she really did. She's one of the staples of that team too. So,
but they lost that game on the foul line. If they had hit a decent percentage, say 60% of their foul shots, they would have won the game.
Yeah.
Man misses the first front end of a one-on-one, so that's not what they wanted. Gives Morris some life. Edwards. Oh, nice move there by Laura Bier. They don't run the offense through him, but he can be effective around the basket. His specialty is defense. At least from what we can
what we see, yeah.
Yeah. Every possession big. Here's Barlow. Wow. Whoa. That was a dunk, folks.
Yeah, when he's playing like that, he can't be stopped.
No. And boy, he's feeling it right now. Here we go. Here's the dunk. It is an exciting play.
Oh, yeah. One time I had a dream that I dunked.
Oh,
never mind.
Watch out now, guys.
Forget that dream. Let's stick to reality. Hopefully, okay.
Yeah, let's calm down. All right. So Camp now with a 6-point lead. This is their biggest lead since very early in the game. They've just kept battling. So Brandon Rodriguez will inbound it. Gets it to Ruiz. And he's fouled by Bobby Johnson. Going for the steal, and he fouled him. And that will put Jagger Ruiz on the foul line for Morris. Let's see if he can get some satisfaction from that foul line. Because otherwise he might need to give me some shelter. Oof, off the back of the rim, no good. That's a big miss on the front end of a 1-and-1. Johnson. Ooh. Oh my goodness, a circuit shot from Kamari Artis. Wow. And that pushes the lead to 8, and he'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 9-point Hurricane lead. Off the back of the iron. All of a sudden, both teams were a little cold from the foul line at a very key point. Oh, Rodriguez with the triple.
He's never afraid to shoot the three.
He's never met a three that he didn't like. He cuts that lead to 5. Barlow loses it. Carter. Ruiz. See what the call is. Looks like they're going to call it a block and not a charge. So that'll put Ruiz on the line. That's 9 team fouls now on Camp. Three-point lead. How quickly? That's the power of the three.
It is.
How quickly they cut into this lead.
And then also with the free throws because of the double bonus.
Yeah.
And, 1-and-1. You cut into the lead real quick with those as well.
Yes, you can. And there's still a lot of time. As we saw yesterday in just about every game, 3 minutes is a lifetime. Johnson off the rim, no good. That was a no violation there. And Edwards just lost control. Trying one of his patented slashing moves and just lost control of the basketball. And that's a big turnover. Under 3 minutes now. Mann battles for the ball, and it's going to stay with Paul Camp. Anthony Aubry, the head coach of Morris, does not agree. He's pleading his case. My guess is it'll be to no avail.
I've never seen a ref change his call.
Very, very rarely. And it's generally only happens after a conference between the officials.
Exactly.
I don't think I've ever seen an arguing coach, the ref go, you know what? You make a good point there. That was not a foul.
You know, the logic you used was so good that I'm going to change the call.
Yeah. How can I deny that logic? All right, 2:49 to go. It's still anybody's ball game. Got very quiet in the gym all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait, what's going on?
It's almost weird. Like, what did I miss? The Morris coach is still not happy about that out-of-bounds call. So Paul Camp with the ball. 3-point lead. Under 3 minutes to go. And they are going to work some clock. Forces the shot up. Johnson has his stuff back in his face. Ahead to Edwards, who has it knocked away by Duckett. But they called a foul on him. And that'll put Jonathan Edwards on the foul line. Excellent, great hustle there by Jalen Duckett, but yeah, he got him. So they're both teams now in the double bonus. He makes the first. So every trip to the foul line from here on out will be a two-shot attempt. And I'm looking over at the Morris bench, and I see Hazir Lee has a wrap and an ice bag on his knee. Hopefully that's nothing serious.
Yeah.
He's a really exciting player. But it doesn't look good. He's got a crutch as well. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah, precautionary.
As you and I know, the knee is – that's a tough place to have an injury.
Don't even like talking about it.
I don't either. However, there's a constant reminder.
Yeah. Every day I wake up,
Yep.
just function during life. My 30-year-old right knee is feels a lot older than that.
And apparently there's some moisture on the floor, and one of the MC soccer players who is a student work here at the college doing his best to get it up. Ooh, oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Ruiz hit our camera guy. Hopefully everybody's all right there. And that's going to be a foul on Barlow. And all of a sudden it's a 1-point game, and Mann has a chance. I'm sorry, Edwards has a chance to tie it up with 2 minutes to go. Jonathan Edwards, who is the leading scorer on the Morris team. And he makes the first. Now he can put him ahead. So Morris has fought back to tie it. And they are in front. 67-66, 2 minutes to go. Having a little trouble against this pressure. They got to get it across. They do. Barlow to Mann. Johnson. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to Orbier. There's Edwards.
Oh.
Big block by Barlow. Barlow has had a passel of blocks today. That's an official stat, by the way. Passel of blocks.
Passel of blocks.
Yes.
Okay. That's a new stat I just learned about.
Well, it's less than a bushel.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It's less than a peck.
Less than a peck, less than a bushel.
Yeah, but it's a passel.
Okay.
Ruiz with the drive and kick. Edwards from the corner, in and out, no good. 1:22 to go, Camp down by 1. A lot of contact there, no call. Good no call as far as I'm concerned. Off the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound. Artis to Barlow, and Barlow is fouled by Orbier. And that'll put Barlow on line. He has struggled from the line this afternoon.
He has. It'd be very crucial for him to at least knock down one to tie the game up.
Absolutely. And
there
he does. He'll have another and a chance to tie it up. Visit to the scoring table. And Orbier takes a seat.
Oh, they finally changed the score. A lot of
oh, okay.
People,
that was the problem.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I thought he had tied it up.
Yeah, talking about that.
So now they've got the lead. Paul Camp back out in front as Barlow sinks them both. I'm like, did my eyes play tricks on me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Barlow with another block. I'm going to tell you, Barlow is having a block party.
I feel like you'd be good at volleyball.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you imagine him spiking the ball?
And he gets up quickly.
He does. And he has the power from these blocks. Boom.
There he is.
One spike. Next spike. Boom.
Boom.
No libero is going to be able to, dig that out.
No.
I learned that term like a month ago.
I know. And you used it like you've known it your entire life.
Oh, I studied.
Yeah.
I did my homework.
Barlow is a quick leaper and long arms. He's got all the attributes. And he missed the second, so we are tied with 40 seconds on the clock. Camp with the basketball. Man. Artis. 25 seconds. Artis drives, puts it up, and in.
What a layup. Incredible.
Big time bucket. Big time bucket by Kamari Artis.
Timeout's called.
6'1" freshman. He did that like he'd been doing it his entire life. And now, all right, there's not a timeout. I thought we had a timeout on the floor. Ruiz wants the ball.
Yeah.
And now there is a timeout on the floor. So, of course we had an issue with that.
There seems to always be some weird technical issue towards the end of the games.
Yep. So it's a full timeout. Good look at Kamari Artis. Just a sweet little drive. Made it look easy. But that's a big time gutsy shot. Don't forget, coming up 20 minutes after this one, the Raptors women's team take on the Mustangs from Monroe College. That'll start about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. That should be a good one. 21 seconds on the game clock. And 2-point lead for Paul Camp. Morris with the ball. Rodriguez, what's the call? And they call a foul on Artis as he tripped Rodriguez. Rodriguez was driving to the hoop. Rodriguez has been solid from the line today. Let's hope we don't jinx him. He can't hear me. Makes the first. 1-point game. Big free throw. He makes them both. We're tied with 11 seconds to go. Oh, and there is a offensive foul on Duckett as he was trying to get position for the inbounds pass, and he knocked over Jagger Ruiz.
So those are free throws, right?
So he will go to the line. Even though it's an offensive foul, he'll be shooting. So with 11 seconds on the clock, as Jalen Duckett just got a little aggressive trying to get open for the inbounds pass as Morris had put on the press. They had a lot of pressure. Not so much on the inbounder, but on the receivers, the potential receivers, which is, in my opinion, a really excellent way to defend on an inbound. Cover the guys that are going to catch it.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. 11.1 left.
11.1 left. He'll be going to the line. It'll be Ruiz. Yep, here he comes. And we'll see what he's got in his veins, whether it's ice water or what. Something tells me he's been here before.
Oh, it's no
that is not a shooting foul.
Oh, okay.
Another timeout. Checking in is number 20 for Morris, Matthew Mancini. I don't believe we've seen him the entire weekend.
No, we definitely have not.
Also checking in, number 33, David Joseph, who's played limited minutes today. But, you know, you've got Hazir Lee on the bench with an ice pack on his knee. You've got Samir Jordan, who is fouled out. And you've got Daniel Oravier, who is fouled out for Morris. So they are not available. And Kazunmu is also fouled out. So another inbound situation, and inbounding is, no, the ball, I'm sorry, I am all screwed up, folks. I want to apologize. The ball is, Morris was inbounding, but they didn't get it in time. No, I'm sorry. It's a timeout. They called a timeout just before they ran out of time.
Yeah.
So Morris will be inbounding under their basket. With 11.1 seconds to go. We've been stuck on 11.1 seconds for
more than 11.1 seconds.
Way more. And I'm wrong again. That was a violation on Morris, so Paul Camp now will be inbounding. They've got to go the length of the floor. So yours truly is all farmished. Quick timeout, and they'll have time to set up some kind of a three or a jumper, most likely.
I mean, to be honest, if they can just go to the paint, you know, try to get a foul, make some free
that's
throws.
true, too. You got basically 6 seconds.
Yeah, and, like, they're tied, so they just want to get points on the board. Because there's no guarantee that that Morris is going to score if they go back down the court.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure there's enough time.
Yeah.
Unless they intercept the inbounds.
Very true.
Intercept the inbounds, then they have an opportunity.
Or there's another violation.
Right. What Camp is going to try to do is get successfully complete a quick inbounds pass and get the best look they can get. And let's see who they pick for that look. That'll be very interesting. Kylan Mann is going to inbound it into the backcourt. Artis He's got to hurry. And we're going to overtime. And we are going to overtime, folks. Tied at 70. As Camp just couldn't get off the shot. Artis tried that same move that he used just a minute or two earlier on the layup.
Yep.
And this time it was better defended. They knocked the ball loose. And Barlow tried to pick it up, but clock ran out.
Well, this should be a good one.
Yeah. And I know, Andre, you are particularly excited because you told me this morning I just can't get enough basketball.
Yeah.
So you get some bonus basketball here, buddy.
Yeah, right? My wish came true, huh?
Yep.
Wow. Look at that.
See, that's what happens when you're a good boy, you're a good guy.
Well, in that case.
You hold doors for women.
Well.
I've seen you put your coat over mud puddles.
I do that. Yep.
You say please and thank you.
All the time.
You're very polite.
Appreciate that.
Yes. So
we can keep it going too,
That's true. I could.
Anything else you've noticed that I've done spectacularly?
I'll tell you one thing. You're great as a partner.
Appreciate that.
Yep. Great as a partner in the booth. So really enjoying this.
You never know. This could go to double overtime.
Oh, I don't think the people in the truck want to hear that. And frankly, the two teams that are following, they don't want to hear it either because they're ready to play.
Yeah, that's very true.
Ruiz. A nice dish to David Joseph for the easy bucket. So the Raptors women's team sitting right behind us, they are ready to get out there.
3 ball.
And nothing doing. Now, one of the key factors here is how many of the Morris Titans are unavailable to play in this overtime.
Yeah, seriously.
Because of injury and for foul situations.
Yeah, you don't have many people left that could actually go into the game, so they better hope that no one else really fouls out.
Yeah. So right now they have David Joseph out there. They've got Jonathan Edwards out there, Jagger Ruiz, Zaire Carter, and Brandon Rodriguez. For Camp, you've got on the foul line right now, number 3, Ramon Green. And you also have number 10, Jalen Duckett, number 0, Kylan Mann, 14, James Barlow, and 5, Kamari Artis. And Shamaj Mora has just checked in for Ramon Green. Ramon Green shot the foul shot, made it, and cut the lead to 1. But he takes a quick seat, and Shamaj Green is in now. There's going to be a foul, and that is going to be on number 10, Duckett. And that'll put Edwards at the line. Makes the first. That gives Morris a 2-point lead. Overtime is 5 minutes. And Duckett has fouled out. I thought that was the case. He just lingered a bit. And Ramon Green comes back in. So both teams are shedding players.
We might have to jump in there.
I don't think they want me out there, but they may want you out there.
I don't know about that.
You got some life in those legs.
Yeah, but
Oh, there's a steal. Ruiz, nice pass. Oh, Wisely brings it out. Didn't have the shot. Smart move there by Rodriguez. Work a little clock. They've got a 3-point lead. Here's Edwards. I don't think he's ever heard the expression, work a little clock.
Yeah, no.
Jonathan Edwards.
Not at all.
He loves slashing to the basket.
Yeah, he's a fireball.
More to Barlow. Oh, we got to travel. That's outside of his comfort zone.
Yep.
His comfort zone is that, say, 8-foot radius around the basket.
More so of like, pivoting and spinning that way rather than having to do some dribbles.
Nope. But they had, now we got another injury from Morris. Brandon Rodriguez goes out with it looks like an ankle. So, boy, they are really down now. And Osarusi Osagi has checked in for Morris. And Ruiz pushes that lead to 7. Despite all the losses in personnel by Morris. They've had 3 guys foul out and 2 guys leave by injury.
That's a whole team right there that's out.
Plus, they've got a guy over there, Joel Maldonado, who played quality minutes last night, who's not even in uniform. So he must have gotten hurt last night. So they're down him as well. Oh, what a block by Ruiz. Where did that come from? Oh, jumping Jack Jagger Ruiz.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one.
And there's a turnover by Ramon Green. And Morris will get the ball back, 2:24 to go. And the gym's starting to fill up as the host, Montgomery College, playing in the next one. Again, it'll come up about 20 minutes after this one. MC women taking on the Mustangs from Monroe. And Edwards is fouled. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's a good thing Morris has a deep bench.
Yeah.
Because they have needed just about every warm body they've got over there.
Yeah, they would have to take volunteers if they did not have a deep bench.
And, I'm sitting next to a guy who's still, you got any eligibility left?
No.
Oh, well.
Well, at least.
I have all of mine.
Yeah. Technically, I have a year left.
All right, so we'd have to get you cleared real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is there like an age thing?
No.
I could be like the oldest. Yeah, I could be one of the oldest. That's a record. I could be.
Again, I'll say I've got all mine.
Well, quarter
However,
3.
I have 0 hops.
Okay.
I don't think I could defend my grandmother, and the speed is questionable.
Well, what about the three-point ability? I mean, we can stick you in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Just have the hands out like this, catch, shoot.
I was the worst corner shooter ever at my junior high. I'm old enough to remember when they had junior highs, not middle schools.
There you go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what they used to call it. I'll confess something to you. My first basket was a peach basket with the bottom cut out.
Really?
And I am serious about that.
Wow.
Yep. My dad couldn't afford to buy us a basket. So we put a nail up on the garage and hung a peach basket from it.
Wow.
Literally.
Well, in soccer growing up as kids, you're not buying these goals and carrying them around. So
right.
You play in the park, and whoever has a backpack, one backpack here, one backpack here, and that's the goal.
There you go. You make do.
Oh, yeah.
And when you're a kid, man, you can turn anything into a game.
Oh, yeah.
And that's stolen. Oh, gotten back by Artis. Whose ball? It's going to stay down at the camp end. They need a bucket. They need a bucket in the worst way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Joseph. Camp has only scored 3 points so far in this overtime. And as a result, they trail by 5. Shot off, no good. Out to Ruiz, and they'll reset the offense. We're under a minute, and that's going to be a foul. That'll be a blocking foul on Ramon Green. And that'll put Ruiz back on the foul line. Ruiz has been a real factor.
He has. It's been a really good second half, really good overtime for him.
He played very well last night in the second half, and he has really played well today. They needed him.
Yep.
With, as we've mentioned, all the injuries and foul outs. So Antonio McGinnis has checked in for camp. It's the first we've seen him this weekend. And has 2 shots. Ruiz missed the first. He missed them both. That gives an opportunity to Camp. Oh, he turned it over. He turned it over. So Morris Osagie was getting ready to inbound it. Timeout on the floor. 44 seconds to go. And Morris up by 5. It's been an excellent game.
It really has.
I don't think we're talking about setting any records for shooting percentage.
No.
However.
No.
But I would love to know how many blocks our friend Mr. Barlow has.
I would say about 5.
At least.
At least.
Yeah. At least. He's spectacular. He's fun to watch. Seems to have a good time out there, too.
Yeah, I mean, I would also have a good time on the basketball court if I was 6'8" and could jump out the gym and dunk, I would love being a basketball player.
Yep, just patrol the lane and swat them away. Edwards is fouled. And that was pretty close to a flagrant. Maybe a little, could be that Edwards put a little bit of mustard on that fall. Samar Moore, who fouled him, or Samaj Moore, who fouled him, looked at him like, seriously, dude?
Yeah, like, I mean, I didn't pull you that hard.
Yeah, I didn't hit you that hard, man. Last thing you want is a flagrant here. That would not be good. So Edwards makes the first. That gives him a 6-point lead. He makes this one, it's going to make it extremely difficult for Camp. 7-point lead with 41 seconds, should he make this one. And he does. Now Camp's got their work cut out for him. They need a 3. They need a 3 and a steal. Barlow does exactly what he should do when he gets the ball.
Yep, go straight to the basket.
Yep. So that possession took about 13 seconds and cuts the lead to 5. They will foul here, no doubt. Camp, I would think, is going to foul on the inbound.
Yeah, they're going to probably do that and hope that free throws are missed.
Maybe they foul. They're going to probably try to foul somebody who hasn't played a lot. So that could be Osagi. It could be, if Mancini's in there, he would be a possible target.
We have some, those are early shots of some of the men's Raptors basketball team.
And yeah, that's some of the Union team. They'll be coming up in the 4th game of the day. The Raptors men's team taking on the Owls from Union College out of New Jersey. That'll be our final game of the tournament. All right, so who are they going to pick on? Zaire Carter is out there. Osagi is out there. And they foul Joseph. So the big man will go to the line. David Joseph. Last trip to the line, he made them both.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. And he makes the first. That was a crucial one.
Yep.
Puts that lead back up to 6. A lot of chess pieces being moved around. Barlow and Tavion McCray come back in. They were out for defensive purposes. Missed the second. McCray speeds it up.
3 ball.
3 ball from the corner, and he sinks it, and he's fouled. Kamari Artis. He has hit some big shots today.
Yes.
And he has a chance to make this a 2-point game. .20 seconds to go, which is a whole lot of time. So here's Artis. Up and good. 2-point game. 20.8 seconds to go. And Morris has got to get this ball in bounds. They do. And a quick foul. That'll put Edwards back on the line. Last trip to the line, he made them both. He is the leading scorer on the team. Boy, he has not had much rest today, if any. And he plays at a high rate.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely going to get some good sleep tonight. All the running yesterday and today.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to be sleeping on the Jersey Turnpike. Makes the first. Puts that lead back up to 3. Makes the second. 4-point lead. Camp needs a quick bucket. Here's McCray. Oh, lost control. Edwards got it back. He's going to the basket. Out to Ruiz. 6 seconds to go, and that is going to be the ball game. And Morris takes it in overtime, 83-79. And they move to 4-0 on the season now. And Paul Camp loses their first of the season as they fall to 3-1. Andre, heck of a ball game.
Oh, my goodness. Overtime basketball. We get more than just regulation. That is exactly what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of high-flying dunks and threes and great defense. This was a really good game.
Excellent game. Good effort by both teams. I tell you what, they gave this tournament everything they had. Really, really excellent basketball. A lot of good athletes on both teams. Excellent coaching. So congratulations to both teams really for a great showing here in the tournament. And we're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, folks, because coming up in just 20 minutes now, the MC Raptors women's team will take on the Mustangs from Monroe College out of the Bronx, New York. For Andre Anderson, I'm Michael Brown. We'll be back in about 20 minutes. You're watching NJCAA college basketball on MC TV.
Get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.